Insurance Business TV was recently in the Gold Coast attending the 2025 NIBA convention. Whilst there, we caught up with leading insurance professionals who addressed some of the top challenges the industry is facing today.
It's a really interesting question. We would probably approach that question from where we operate, which is the SME market predominantly. And for us, it's been our quote buying platform, and I think there's a lot of examples of that in the industry. But for us, development of ProBind has enabled us to transact smaller premium policies, in our case, particularly healthcare products at very low premium, so $150. And when we have a look at the labour cost associated with doing that, it means we can bring those products to market at a very competitive rate. It does drive down the cost of premiums, and we can get a larger portfolio, which makes them more sustainable and stable through those large numbers. Well, it meant that when we built that platform, we actually re-looked at all of our rates, and we had differentiated rates between our scheme business, which was very efficiently transacted, and our open market rates. And we bridged the gap between them. So we did actually bring down our rates on healthcare in order to, bring a competitive advantage to the marketplace. We could do and deliver that product at a lower cost than we would have otherwise without the technology. And that's true of the other products that we have as well. It's not only good, I think it's essential. If you started a business and you built it up, if you've devoted all your time and energy to it, you need to be able to derive some value out of it. And I think that's good for proprietors and shareholders. We have a very high number of executive equity plans in our industry, and I think that's a great thing for our industry. We've got a very buoyant M&A market. But I also think that it's great for customers. I think it's great for consumers, regulators. It enables that consolidation or that continual process of development of businesses, and consolidation enables us to deal with challenges, particularly compliance costs. We have a look at CPS 230. That is another layer of operational resilience that businesses need to have. And that will probably encourage, let's say in the MGA space, a bit more consolidation. But in our own context, we recently acquired Xenon Underwriting, a fantastic business with a great niche. Now what we're finding, and it's a bit management catchphrasey, but we thought 1 + 1 could equal 3. And that's in only 2 months, we're already seeing that. We're seeing an uptick in the number of submissions that we're getting, so greater interest. And that's benefiting the whole business. We've got the reason and justification to invest in technology to bring their skill set and amplify that through technology. We're able to deal with the compliance challenges ahead by aggregating our resources and our skill set, and then just build a more resilient business with a broader offering to the market, pathways for development for staff, and reach to the broader market by amplifying what we do really well. I think that example is true elsewhere in the industry. Is a role for new and emerging businesses, and they'll get to a point where they'll either accelerate or consolidate to get those same benefits that a larger group can provide. Well, I think there could be a bit of that, but you have a look, we've got some large broker cluster groups, but those businesses within those groups compete against each other. I don't think it's anti-competitive. I don't think that is a substantial concern. And I think that those large groups are very aware of those areas, and they've got an open door policy to MGAs that might be affiliated with one or another, or broking groups using capacity elsewhere. I'm not overly concerned about that. I don't think that's an issue. Motor, it might be segments which are slightly different, but that's probably not an area that I'm able to easily comment upon. We participate in a niche area there. I think at the moment there's so much capacity out there. So if we're talking from an MGA or insurer point of view, we're in a soft market. There's no illustration that that is necessarily leading to higher premiums. I think it's actually doing the opposite, and the M&A activity is not having an impact upon the rates that are in the market and the competitiveness of our industry. I think it is hyper competitive at the moment.